Now for each user or congregation on the computer, you're going to be greeted with a message when you run it for the first time. So in this case it's saying, "Hi Brian, this appears to be the first time you're running Kingdom Media Center. I'll set up the default language to English and the default music library to old." And then it's also saying that we'll be able to change these settings after Kingdom Media Center starts and it's running. There's a settings tab that we can use to adjust those settings. So just click OK. Then you should see the splash screen start, and it's just doing some file maintenance in the background. And once it's complete, then Kingdom Media Center will start. So as it said, it set the default music library to old. This is the Sing Praises to Jehovah 2004. And it's also telling us here that the preferred language is English. So we can test to make sure that the old library is working. We can select song 14, doesn't matter. Hit enter, and we can select a few more. Also note this lyrics coming soon. Only a few of the songs did I populate the lyrics for, so most of those you won't see any lyrics. But for the new song library, all the lyrics will be populated as they were embedded in the MP3 by the branch. So we know we've got our old music now. Let's change the settings to the new music. Click on the settings tab. We notice we're set to the old Sing Praises to Jehovah 2004. Now we're going to select the new Sing to Jehovah 2009 library. Here we're shown a warning box saying that we'll begin using the new music library starting the week of January 4th, 2010. And then it wants to know, are you sure you want to use the new music library? And that KMC is going to remember that setting the next time it starts. So it'll always stay for new unless you change it back to old. So we'll say yes. Now we can go back to play songs, and let's pick a song. 15, enter. And here we note that the new music library has been selected. The title of the song and the lyrics of song 15 are displayed. And then we can hit play. And as it's playing, we're also seeing the album art or MP3 art that has been embedded into the MP3 as well. So we know that the new music library is working because of the fact that we see the lyrics, we see the album art, and we have our title. This is one of the new songs. Let's also now go back to settings and change the preferred language to Spanish. And this is letting us know that do we really want to make this change, and that change will also be remembered. So we need to do this for each congregation. A congregation is a user, a Vista Windows user, and that's why it shows my name here, because I'm logged in under my account. Now we can go back to play songs. Okay, now that we've selected Spanish for the new music library, we can pick song 101, hit enter, and here we see the title in Spanish, and we also see the lyrics in Spanish as well. And then if we hit play, we should hear the same music as with English. Hit stop. Probably a good idea to at least go through a few songs. There's song 1. Let's do song 75. And then let's pick the final song, the last song, 135. Okay, so we can also do the same thing for English. I would recommend checking just to make sure that everything seems to be functioning correctly. Song 75. Song 135. Okay, then we can check our pre-meeting music. Click on the pre-meeting music button and pick a song in the list and then hit play. We notice we also have the album art for the Kingdom Melodies as well. Also, be sure to set the music library settings back to the old music library if it's prior to the week of January 4th, 2010. If you've installed this after that date, then chances are you're already in the new music library, so you can leave that setting. So let's set this back to old by clicking on the settings tab, selecting old, and verifying this is what we want to do. Go back to play songs, and let's double check, make sure that we are, and we are. We have our old music library back. We can tell because the album art's not showing here. We can also tell if we pick song 101 as an example, and we don't have the lyrics, so this tells us that we're using the old music library. Once you're done doing all your testing and verifying that everything's working properly, the normal way to shut down Kingdom Media Center is to use the shutdown button here in the lower right hand corner of the screen. And this is intended to be used at the end of the meeting, and when you do click shutdown, it will shut down the application as well as the entire PC. Now, if you're done testing and you want to do other things within Windows as the administrator, there is a hidden button that allows you to exit Kingdom Media Center without shutting down the entire system. So you come here in the upper left hand corner between the banner text and the edge of the screen, and you double click, and when you do that, then you'll return to Windows, and then you'll be able to continue doing any other kind of maintenance activities as needed. And that concludes this video of how to install Kingdom Media Center 2.3 from scratch on a clean system. Thanks for watching.